People in Britain are voting in key elections today that will determine how and if the UK leaves the European Union. It's been a chaotic period for British democracy ever since the Brexit referendum in 2016.
But there are also signs that Brexit has boosted interest and engagement in politics. Natalie Powell went to test that theory out.
We have this pub quiz ready for you, which looks at lots of questions relating to politics in the UK. So let me just hand out.
2019 saw many of its key political moments play out in the chamber of the House of Commons. And with all this parliamentary drama, Britain's pubs are brimming with political discussion. So we set up a pub quiz near Trafalgar Square to test punters' knowledge of terms they may not have known before Brexit.
Question 3. Who are the tellers?
There are 4 people that stand up and give the result.
They're the adjudicators for the vote.
Yeah.
Question number 4. What is prorogation? That's question number 4. What is prorogation? No idea.
I've always been interested in politics. Never heard of prorogation, but I know about it now.
I watch more now because of all this controversial and lies.
I like elections a lot.
Paul Osborne hosts politics podcast Party Games. He says his audience has spiked since Brexit, and many of his listeners are better informed on parliamentary procedure thanks to the drama at Westminster.
I think we've all had a civics lesson that we probably desperately needed in the UK, because we don't teach people how politics works properly in this country, and we have had to learn what does prorogation mean, and you know, what does the Speaker do, and all of these things, and who can table an amendment.
Other broadcasters have noticed a change too.
As well as more viewers, the BBC's political editors have also noticed an increase in interest in how Parliament works. In 2019, 2.5 million viewers each month in the UK sat down to watch its dedicated Parliament channel. Its political editor, Mark Darcy, is tasked with explaining the quirks of a centuries-old parliamentary system as it happens.
People ask, why do people stand in particular places? What's this person doing? Where's that person going? Often the answers go back several hundred years to completely forgotten political disputes. So you can explain all those to the viewer as well. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in Parliament that would otherwise, I think, just be flatly incomprehensible to people watching from the outside.
But the raised engagement isn't all positive.
So on the one hand, yeah, we all know a bit more about politics than we used to, but also, we've all become very, very angry and very, very intolerant. And we've developed this idea, and this is not a new thing, politicians are all lazy and feckless and selfish and in it for themselves, which on an individual one-to-one basis is just not true. And what we don't have is a lot of understanding of actually what a fairly terrible job being an MP can be at times.
However, as more people tune in to events in Parliament, the key figures there are becoming more recognisable.
Who's the first one? And what is he famous for saying?
Order.
Natalie Powell, CNA, London.